It's a universal language that everybody understands. That would give a ripple effect, or even the karma back to you.
Messy new details are starting to emerge about Tristan Thompson's paternity scandal with his third baby mama, Marilee Nichols. Believe it or not, Marilee recently submitted new court documents showing that Tristan and Khloe were actually engaged at the time Tristan cheated with Marilee. But in the meantime, Khloe did an interview with Variety magazine, and she said some things that fans think are kind of hypocritical. For those who missed it, Tristan conceived a baby with fitness model Marilee Nichols back in March 2021, and when Marilee informed him about her pregnancy, he allegedly tried to offer her hush money to have an abortion and claimed he would have zero involvement with the child. But Marilee decided to keep the baby, and in December 2021, news broke that she had an affair with Tristan while Tristan was publicly dating Khloe. However, Tristan insisted that he was not the father, and he even filed a parallel paternity suit against Marilee in Texas. But Tristan's lawsuit was quickly dismissed, and on January 3rd, he finally came clean about fathering a child with Marilee, and he also offered a public apology to Khloe. In a series of messages he shared on Instagram stories, Tristan wrote, "Today, paternity test results reveal that I fathered a child with Marilee Nichols. I take full responsibility for my actions. Now that a paternity test has been established, I look forward to amicably raising our son." Tristan continued by saying he sincerely apologizes to everyone he's hurt or disappointed throughout this ordeal, both publicly and privately. He then addressed Khloe directly and wrote, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I have treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you. I have the utmost respect and love for you, regardless of what you may think. Again, I am so incredibly sorry." But despite Tristan claiming he wants to raise his son amicably, Marilee is now saying Tristan has shown no interest at all in supporting his son. Marilee gave birth to a baby boy she named Theo in early December 2021, when Tristan reportedly still hadn't met his son. On February 15th, Marilee's rep told Us Weekly that Tristan has done nothing to support their son and has not made any attempt to meet him, nor has he provided any financial assistance. Marilee also recently gave an exclusive interview to Us Weekly and opened up about raising her and Tristan's son as a single mom. "I love caring for my son daily and tending to his needs," Marilee said. "It is so rewarding. I never knew I could love someone so much. He brings such joy into my life and is my greatest blessing. I will be the best mommy I can be," Marilee continued. "I love playing with him and making him laugh. He has the cutest smile and is always so happy. I also love reading to him and rocking him to sleep. He is so cuddly." Marilee went on to say that she's the sole caretaker for her son, and she said she will do everything in her power to make sure he is provided for. Well, that's exactly what Marilee is now trying to do with her paternity suit against Tristan. On Friday, March 4th, Marilee filed new papers in Los Angeles court demanding that Tristan pays over $47,000 per month in child support for Theo. With regard to child support, using Tristan's income of $9.7 million alone and Marilee's income of $0, Marilee at this time requests guideline monthly child support of $47,424. Court documents read. Marilee also asked the judge to order Tristan to pay her attorney fees, which exceed $1 million. The filing states that Tristan's monthly income is at least $810,075, while Marilee's monthly expenses are $22,263. "Theo and I are living at a far depressed standard of living than Tristan," Marilee wrote in her filing. She also claimed that before she gave birth to Tristan's son, she used to spend over $2,000 per month dining out, and expects these expenses will resume once Theo gets older and COVID-19 restrictions are lifted. According to Marilee, she now spends $3,500 per month on clothes, which is less than she used to spend before she got pregnant. "I have made a tremendous effort to reduce my spending. Previously, my average month's expenses for clothing were in excess of $5,000 a month," Marilee wrote. Marilee also pointed out how she lives in an apartment with a roommate, while Tristan enjoys a lavish celebrity lifestyle. And then she name-dropped Tristan's first baby mama, Jordan Craig, claiming that Jordan is reportedly receiving at least $40,000 a month in child support from Tristan and leads a similarly high lifestyle, including living in a $3 million mansion in Los Angeles, driving multiple luxury vehicles, taking extravagant vacations, and dressing her son in designer clothes at a young age. But that's not all. In her new filing, Marilee also dropped a major bombshell, claiming that after she informed Tristan she was pregnant, Tristan told her he won't be involved in the child's life because he was engaged to be married to Chloe. Marilee submitted a series of Snapchat messages she allegedly received from Tristan, and in one message from April 2021, Marilee wrote, "You literally just told me you were engaged and are trying to be with your family. I didn't even know you were engaged. You have a record of treating me like absolute crap, and this whole situation has been upsetting." Then, a few days later, Tristan replied and confirmed he was engaged to Chloe. Oh, and he also called his son a mistake. "I'm engaged, but I will be married soon. I told you I won't and can't be in the child's life at all by no means," Tristan allegedly wrote. Why not wait till you find the right person to have a family with? Why would you want a baby with a man that's engaged? You want to keep a mistake. According to Marilee's latest filing, Tristan spent $2 million on a diamond engagement ring for Chloe. And in May 2021, he told Marilee that he and Chloe were planning to move out of the United States. In one message he allegedly sent to Marilee, Tristan wrote, "Just a heads up, me and my fiance gonna announce publicly about our marriage. Just a heads up, we probably moving out the country in September and live in either Europe or the Caribbean. Better living for us and our family away from the BS of America." As for fans, they're saying this whole situation is sad, because sooner or later Tristan's son will grow up and read all these things his father said about him. One fan commented, "Look how third trimester T spoke to this woman, blaming her for being pregnant but not himself for not wearing a condom. He is the epitome of embarrassing." "Tristan Thompson is trash," one fan said. "He is a little weasel. Horrible man to father children. His texts to the mistress were disgusting and immature. That child will read it all one day, and that makes me very sad." "Your child should never be referred to as a mistake," another fan added. "The only mistake was baby mama sleeping with you. That baby deserves far better than you for a father." However, some fans are saying Marilee is equally to blame for deciding to keep the baby, even after Tristan told her that he's engaged and that he won't be involved in the child's life. Tristan Thompson told that girl he did not want the child. "Whew, I would have run to the clinic," one Twitter user said. "You only got to tell me once you don't want a baby." And another person wrote, "LOL, Tristan also told Chloe he stopped cheating on her 118 times. So Marilee, a man says he's engaged, yet you still go ahead and sleep with him knowing that to trap him with a baby? Class act." But fans aren't feeling sorry for Chloe either, and they're saying all of this is her karma for hooking up with Tristan while he was still involved with his pregnant girlfriend, Jordan Craig. See, Chloe has largely kept quiet about Tristan's paternity scandal with Marilee, except of course sharing her usual motivational Instagram posts. However, Chloe recently did an interview with Variety and revealed the Kardashians' upcoming reality show on Hulu will address Tristan's drama with Marilee. Chloe told Variety, "I wish I never had to talk about that because it's not a fun thing to talk about, but it is part of my journey in life, so we will see it on the show." And when asked what's the most hurtful thing she's heard people say about her, Chloe responded, "I'm very vulnerable and very transparent, and I've had my relationships in the public eye. If your significant other is doing something wrong, for the woman to be blamed, that's always been really hurtful for me. I've never quite understood that instead of there being some sympathy or like, wow, that must really suck to have to go through that. And not only go through it, but then go through it so publicly. I don't even care if people have sympathy. I just don't understand why there's so much finger pointing, like it must be me. That's a heavy thing to carry." But see, we all remember how Chloe was quick to point fingers at Jordan Woods after Tristan kissed her. Plus, Chloe knew Tristan was expecting a child with Jordan Craig when they first hooked up, and she obviously didn't care. And this is why fans are now saying Chloe doesn't deserve the sympathy she's talking about. Chloe can shut up. Did she not blame Jordan for Tristan cheating? One fan tweeted. "I'm convinced that Chloe embarrasses herself on purpose for attention," one fan wrote. "Cause how you gonna say this knowing that people are still mad at you for how you treated Jordan?" And another fan added, "Dear Chloe, just apologize to everyone you stole their boyfriends from and fast for 21 days to clear your aura, cause this is too much."